I wanted to show you something from, again, the guy who claims to be the Mahdi, claims to be the successor of Jesus, according to his words, claims to be the true pope, claims to be, you name it. He denies that he's the Antichrist. Some people call him that online. Others are saying that he's just a grifter. Um, be that as it may, he just came out with a short video on miracles. And he said something really interesting that I'm about to show you because it completely contradicts what he just told everyone last week and completely contradicts his claim to be the true pope, to be the Mahdi, to be who he claims to be. And I'm going to show you that to you in 4K. So we're going to watch the so-called Mahdi, or as some people call him, the Antichrist. Again, I don't think he's the Antichrist, as some people think he is. We're going to watch him contradict himself in 4K. Are you ready? Let's do it.
I think that miracles are not a way to discern whether or not somebody is appointed by God or not appointed by God.
Whoa! Full stop. Full stop. Miracles are not a way to determine whether or not someone is or is not appointed by God. Let me play it again.
Not a way to
successors.
I think that miracles are not a way to discern whether or not somebody is appointed by God or not appointed.
Dude, you literally told us the exact opposite last week. You told us that you had a miracle, that your disciples killed Pope Francis, and that was a miracle that testifies to you being who you claim to be. You said that. Watch.
And the Mahdi and the Mahdis are the proofs of Allah. And less than 24 hours later, a great miracle and sign occurred.
A miracle and sign. Oh, so miracles are signs of something, huh?
A sign no less great than the earth swallowing Korah. The earth swallowed the false pope. He was killed by the mere breath of the believers chanting Labbaik ya Abu Sadiq.
He claims that his followers went to the Vatican, St. Peter's Square, Easter Mass, the day before Pope Francis died. They raised banners about his cult, and that was the breath that killed Pope Francis, and Pope Francis died the next day. And that's proof that Pope Francis, was a false pope, and it's proof that this guy, the guy who's claiming to be the Mahdi, is the true pope. That was his argument. You remember that? We watched that last week. We reviewed that. You clown. You clown. You just completely shot yourself in the face by undermining the very claim that you made. You said miracles validated who you are, and you said that this stupid event was somehow a miracle. We know it wasn't. There was a natural explanation. He was 88 years old, and he was sick. There's a natural explanation. There was no miracle. But you claimed it was a miracle, and you said it validated who you are, and it showed that he was a false pope.
And the throne of falsehood was shaken. This miracle is no less significant than the one which occurred at the hands of the believers with Joshua, the son of Nun, alayhi salam, when their mere presence around the walls of Jericho and the sounds of their horns caused the mighty walls to collapse. It is no less important than the miracle of Elijah, alayhi salam, who called down fire from the sky to show the people where the truth lies and where falsehood is buried. And say,
to show what? Where the truth is and where falsehood is. Oh, so miracles are a testament to what is right and what is wrong, who worships God and who does it. Oh, okay.
Truth has come and falsehood has perished. Surely falsehood is ever bound to perish. God is with us, my believing brothers and sisters. He has made his choice clear, and he has honored us with this great sign.
Oh, he made his choice clear that you are who you claim to be because of this great miracle and sign. Oh, but you just told us over here that miracles are not a sign of God's approval?
That miracles are not a way to discern whether or not somebody is appointed by God or not appointed by God. And
Huh?
just
What?
I was like, the next question that we've received quite a lot was about miracles. And there's this question, which is that if Jesus performed miracles, his successor should be able to do the same. And we, as a community, have seen you performing miracles. We wanted you to comment on their question about the performing of miracles by the successors.
I think that miracles are not a way to discern whether or not somebody is appointed by God or not. Miracles are not a way to discern whether or not somebody is appointed by God or not. Miracles are not a way to discern whether or not somebody is appointed by God or not appointed by God. And just simply put, Christians and Muslims, they both believe that one of the greatest miracle workers that will ever walk on the earth is the Antichrist. That he does this in their traditions, many great.
Look, if you're going to be a charlatan, be good at it, right? If you're going to be a deceiver, at least be good at deception. Don't be so stupid, right? Don't say things that completely undermine your own credibility. If you're going to do something, do a good job at it. That's my thing, okay? Now, I'm not saying that you should be a deceiver. I'm not saying that you should be a charlatan. But look, if that's what you want to do in life, go full on, okay? Give it your all. Don't half this, right? Don't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Stop it. What is wrong with you? You were deceiving people, and you could have kept bringing in those donations that we see here are being raised on the screen. As you can see right here, the Mahdi's manifesto has raised evidently $9,000. You could have kept bringing in more money. What is wrong with you? Obviously, I do not approve of charlatans, deception, raising money for falsehood. Clearly, I'm being sarcastic here, right? Clearly, I don't approve of any of this. But I'm just saying, if you're going to do it, do a good job at it. Be a Benny Hinn. Be a Kenneth Copeland. Give it your all. Don't go 1 week after you tell people that a miracle that wasn't a miracle is a validation of who you are. And then 1 week later, you tell people that miracles do not validate whether or not you're from God or not. Huh? What? Serious? You kidding me? He then told everybody at the end of that sermon that all Christians are now accountable. You're now morally responsible before God to assent to him and accept him as your leader, because God has proved through this miracle that he is who he claims to be. And then he tells you 1 week later, no, actually, these things don't prove or disprove anything, because even the Antichrist will be a miracle worker. And incidentally, he denies that he's the Antichrist. Dude, serious? Bruh. That's all I have to say at this point. B-R-U-H. Bruh. I'm done with this guy. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and if you want to support the channel, visit patreon.com/Reason and Theology.